How's it going, everybody? Mike here, and some interesting news has come up with Dragon Age Veilguard, and it's interesting because of the reasoning behind it as well, being essentially a lesson learned from what Sony did, and apparently EA doesn't want to make the same mistake. So basically, Dragon Age Veilguard is Steam native. You will not need the EA app to play the game on PC. That is huge, in my opinion, because I know a lot of people, myself included, and other friends that just don't like even mess with the EA app to sign in to even play their games on PC, like going through that little third-party type crap where we're having to go through their launcher type crap. And yeah, let's dig into this article about the news and stuff. So, and the reason being, and how they're, I guess, taking a lesson from Sony and not trying to do what Sony did with forcing players to sign into a PSN account or make one just to play their games on PC. Wow. So yeah, while most EA published video games do require the EA app, which replaced Origin in 2022 to play on Steam, much to the annoyance of many PC gamers, myself included. So, for example, like Dragon Age, Inquisition, or like Apex Legends, games like that, it takes two, I think, as well. You got to sign to the EA app, where the heck, just to play those games. It's annoying. But EA and developer BioWare have decided to make the upcoming action fantasy role-playing sequel go all in on Steam. And this news has already been welcomed by PC gamers. I'm happy about this too. The decision comes following a backlash to Sony's decision to force Steam users to create a PlayStation Network account in order to play games published to Valve's platform, including single-player games. Meanwhile, Dragon Age Veilguard is verified on Steam Deck. And that's even better news as well, too. This adds on to the good news today, guys. They're still making progress, great progress, that is, towards their full launch of Dragon Age Veilguard, and trying to get that release date, locked in before they reveal it. And so it's good to hear this, that, yeah, they're confirming that they're going to go all in on the Steam features. It's verified on Steam Deck. It'll be native to Steam. Honestly, I gotta give them credit. I did not think they were going to do this at all, because EA, for the longest time, makes you sign in to the EA account. I think even on console, too, with certain games, they do that as well. Like, on console, they make you sign in. And it's annoying. It's like, dude, no, I don't want to sign into your crap. Just let me play the game. Like, seriously, just stop it. So, could this be a new trend with EA, at least, where they don't require that any longer for their future games? I don't know. This might only be for certain games. This might only just be for Dragon Age of Veilguard. We have to wait and see what happens. I'm super happy they, learned from Sony's mistake and not force people sign into their app on PC, at least. Doesn't say about console, though. That still could be a thing on console when it comes to this game. I don't know. They may just try to only have this be a PC thing with their games going forward. And as far as we know, this game is still coming out fall 2024. We don't have a release date yet. They're still trying to make great progress to get the game, polished up and worked on to give us a release date. Fall 2024 could be anything from like September, October, November. I don't know. What do you guys think it should come out in? I think maybe, because October's kind of seeming a bit stacked. Maybe, I would say get a head start on the competition and drop it in September if they can. I would much prefer to drop in September before, Broketober happens. Then again, there's not too much as of yet in November. So they might be able to get away with it in November too if they need to at the latest. I just think they should stay out of October, because October is already kind of stacked as is. And I think they just should stay away from October altogether. So if they are going to release it fall, still, yeah, I think September is a good bet to do, and November being at the latest a safe bet. Also, it looks like earlier as well too recently, BioWare revealed who voices the companions in Dragon Age Veilguard. So if you're interested in that, check that out. Personally, I'm not too worried about that. I'll check it out later, but it's great that, there's some returning actors from past games that are coming back. And all the companions are romance options for the player as well. This was, I think, part of San Diego Comic-Con as well when they talked about this and revealed this too. So very cool stuff there. And if you haven't already, check out some of my previous videos covering Dragon Age Veilguard, because I go into like difficulty options, combat, character creator, other things like that too. But this is freaking awesome. Oh man, love it. Thank you, EA. Thank you, BioWare. You know, you're not the same company you used to be. We miss the old EA and BioWare, but this is actually a good step in the right direction to get the fans back on your side more, kind of redeem yourself a bit with your reputation. You know, in my opinion, EA still sucks ass as a company and how they treat their players and whatnot, and consumers. You know, but they do make some good games. I'm not going to deny that they do make some good games, but yeah, I just some of their business practices they just need to be overhauled and changed. It's woo, man, very predatory. And they've gotten better in some aspects over the years too. You know, they've learned from some lessons in the past other games too. Star Wars Battlefront, what 1 and 2, those experiences with what they did from a you know, business model standpoint, I would say, and you know, microtransactions and all that crap. So we'll see. We'll see if this continues on to be a positive trend for the company and they make some good decisions going forward. I know they're still kind of fucking up in the sports games department with what they just had the EA college football game recently dropped. They're about to have the next Madden game drop, and they're not really like a reason I know about that stuff is I'm not a sports gamer and I don't really like pay too much attention to that other than I just watch Angry Joe just because he's entertaining as hell to watch when he does reviews for those games. And yeah, they just keep making the same mistakes with those sports games overall. Like they just need to stop making the same mistakes with those sports games, but they probably won't stop. I don't know. It's EA. Let's be real. But I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think about this? Are you happy about this? Are you not happy about this? Are you indifferent? You know, this is a big episode. Do you think they'll, you know, make this a thing going forward for the rest of their games that they come out with? What are improvements you think they could make to help, you know, players be more on their side, basically? Definitely sound off in the comments about that. Would love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please hit that thumbs up. It helps out a ton. Subscribe if you're new. My name's Mike. Thanks for watching.